Hello planty friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Please grab a drink with me because it is spring, it is time to garden, and I want to go over my 2023 garden plans. So this will be my third year attempting to garden. My first year, I overcrowded my plants, I did not thin them, and also a lot of the animals ate like the arugula and I think it was kale that I was trying to grow. They ate what did grow, so I really didn't get much of anything that year. And then last year I really dropped the ball and planted way too late and nothing really grew because it planted late. And then not only that, I really wasn't watering how I should have been. Really, my husband is the one who's watering the plants and he did a great job of keeping what he did alive. So I didn't really get a lot out of my gardening last year. So this year I just really want to be better. I want to be better about it. I have all of my tools. I have my plan. First, let me show you what I bought. I bought some seeds from Burpee. Another thing, next year I really want to try to move away from Burpee and go for maybe a smaller, maybe local seed shop. I don't know, just something. I want to stay a little smaller next year if I can. That's just a goal of mine for next year. But yes, let me show you what I bought. First is a cucumber sour gherkin. These are very small, really good for snacking cucumbers. This is what I was able to successfully grow last year. I only got to harvest like a handful of them, but they were really good, and so I am hoping that getting them again, I can grow them really well again. I got another cucumber called Cucumber Party Time. This is a smaller cucumber, only measuring about 4 inches long, and this is supposed to be another like really good snacking cucumber. So I'm excited about this one. Because I did purchase 2 cucumbers, I also did get this netting trellis here. I do have a trellis, but I know it's not going to be big enough if I am successful in growing these cucumbers, so I just proactively bought this and will probably hang it so it'll be ready for when it is time to trellis them. Next, I bought some tomatoes, the first being this tomato midnight snack. These tomatoes have a really gorgeous indigo color on them. The reason being they have the they have an excess of the same pigment like blueberries have to make them blue, so they have this nice indigo color. So I'm really looking forward to growing this one. And then I also purchased a tomato cherry baby. This one is like a classic cherry tomato, and both of these tomatoes that I purchased, the midnight snack and the cherry baby, are supposed to be really good in containers because I do plan on growing them in containers. Next, I have a variety of herbs and flower mixes that I plan on planting in a like raised planter that I've had for a long time. I've tried growing herbs in that planter last year, but I got some little sproutings, but not enough because I didn't water them. So I'm going to try again. I have chives, basil, lavender, a wildflower mix, a moon flower, bachelor's buttons, and then this marigold. It's a really pretty marigold from Burpee. And then in my seed inventory, I also had leftovers of this carrot touch-on. This is just supposed to be a like a best type of the, I don't think I'm pronouncing this right, the Nantes type carrot. So I have not been successful in growing carrots, so hopefully this year, hopefully this is the year, we'll see. Gardening is about experimentation, what works and doesn't work for you. So we'll see if it works this year. And I also have this carrot Danvers 126. This carrot has been around since 1886, so it's a pretty classic carrot. I also have a turnip silky sweet. This is a beautiful white turnip that is supposed to be like really that is supposed to have a really sweet flavor. So I'm hoping I can grow this successfully because I'd really like to try it. There is a huge spider on my ring light. Like, holy crap. I'm filming with my phone, so I can't show you. Radish is a big spider. Okay. A radish cherry giant, classic red color, and it's supposed to have a very mild flavor. I'm not really a huge fan of like overly peppery radishes. So again, I've never tried this because I have not grown it successfully. Hopefully I can try it and it'll be nice and mild. So next we have this watermelon. It is watermelon, but it's a radish watermelon, and this is a very beautiful white root, and then when you cut into it, it has a beautiful rose watermelony color. So again, really looking forward to trying this, hopefully. But that's everything that I plan to grow. I also last season did buy these 7-gallon bags. These are like fabric pot bags. They're made from recyclable materials, and it's supposed to have like really good airflow so there's no root rot. These handles are supposed to be like really sturdy to like move them around. So I'm really excited to grow some stuff in there. I'm thinking maybe the carrots, because these are really deep, and I want to make sure my carrots have lots of room to grow, as they can grow to like 6 to 8 inches deep. So this should be a good size for it. I have 2 to 1 gallon, 1 to 2 gallon gray pots outside, which I plan to grow my tomatoes in, because I have 2 trellises, like hoop trellises, that really perfectly fit in there. And then I don't think I mentioned I have 5 of these, so I can grow the radish if I want, and the turnips in there if I want. I am going to start the carrots soon, because carrots, radishes, and turnips are all cold hardy, so they can be planted about now. I've never done that before. I've always planted them later, so maybe that's part of the reason why they're not very successful for me. So I'm going to try to get them planted earlier, the carrots in very like loose soil, so it doesn't hinder the growth of its root, which is the carrot. And same thing for the turnips and the radish. So I'm really excited to garden this year. I'm really hoping I can keep on top of my watering, my thinning. I am going to buy a fence to put along my raised garden bed, because I have a 3x6 garden bed, which is where the cucumbers are going to be. And then my husband also grows hops in a part of that garden bed as well. I don't think I mentioned that, but I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'm just, really excited to start the season, and probably I'm gonna be trying to do a little bit of something next weekend to get started. So happy growing, everybody. Let me know what you're gonna be growing if you're gonna have a garden this year. Have a great day. Cheers.